Thanks for joining me today guys on another episode of Pehla Gear. मैं हूं आपका host Omer. So guys, आज जो गाड़ी मैं आपके लिए रिव्यू करने जा रहा हूं, इस गाड़ी ने for the last 58 years अपना एक नाम, अपनी एक reputation बनाई है in the automotive industry as a sports car, as a day-to-day use sports car, and also an enhanceable sports car. So guys, let me introduce you to the 2021 Ford Mustang convertible. So guys, Mustang की कहानी start होती है 1962 में. Ford wanted to come up with a sports car that can compete with the Corvette और जो उस वक्त की British roadsters थी. So 1962 में फिर Ford ने एक Mustang 1 का concept unveil किया था, and then right next year they introduced the first ever Ford Mustang. So guys, although the name Mustang is named after the horse breed, but actual reason कि Ford ने ये नाम choose किया था अपनी गाड़ी के लिए was to honor the World War II fighter aircraft they had. So by 1966-67, इस गाड़ी ने अपनी reputation बना ली थी. It started showing up in movies. You know, Steve McQueen started doing stunts on this vehicle. Hertz started renting the GTs, Shelbys. So it was a huge success for this vehicle, and इसने अपना नाम बनाना शुरू कर दिया. By 1971, they introduced the longest Ford Mustang ever built. It was 30 centimeters longer than the previous model, or 310 kilograms heavier. But you know what? It all came crashing down जब 1973 में fuel crisis हुई थी. कोई नहीं चाहता था ये बड़े engine चलाए. So Ford went back to the table. उन्होंने दो अपना V8 बनाना बंद कर दिया. Then they introduced the 2.3 liter 4-part and then 2.8 liter V6 just to tackle the fuel crisis, and also at that time to compete with the Toyota Celica and also the Datsun 240Z. So V8 Ford फिर दोबारा 1975 में लाया था, and then for the next 2 decades they kept bringing up addition packages. Boss engines आते रहे, carburetor to fuel injector. You know, Ford saw throughout different economies they saw different versions of Ford Mustang. I personally started following the Mustang right around the fourth generation mark, 90s, and then later on 90s, and then 2000s and up. I follow this car very closely. I loved how it started with a bubbly shape in the 90s. Early 90s की गाड़ियाँ ऐसी होती थी, and then all of a sudden it entered the new millennium with a sleek and edgy look, and then with the new 2006 model coming up, they started bringing that retro futurism into the vehicle. It was amazing. And then after that I followed this car very closely. I've driven different versions of this. मैंने इसका 5.0 चलाया हुआ है, इसका GT चलाया हुआ है. And with this new EcoBoost engine that they have, guys, you know what, personally, honestly, you don't need a V8 anymore. I will show you more about this new engine. It's amazing, and I'm very impressed with what Ford has done up to date. So guys, ये जो current model है, ये आता है 2.3 liter EcoBoost के साथ 310 horsepower, and it packs a punch. I'm very impressed with this engine. I will show you how aggressive this engine can get, how with the different driving mode the engine just changes. It gets so much aggressive. I mean, इसमें आपको वही track modes मिलेंगे, वही driving options मिलेंगे जो आपको GT के अंदर मिलते हैं, and I'm very impressed with it. So guys, let's check what this Ford Mustang is all about. Let's go. Alright guys, let's go for a test drive. Let's see what this Mustang can do on the road. So let's start with the exterior, guys. The legendary Ford Mustang look. Over the years they kept similarities in them. Very nice, very sleek looking chrome के इसके rims हैं. So 19-inch के इसके chrome rims हैं. Very nice, थोड़ा low profile feel मिला हुआ है. And then the Mustang stripe right on the side here. Very nice, ये added package है. And then chrome bumper here. And then gas tank right here. So guys, right on to the rear side, very nice retro futuristic lights हैं इसकी Mustang की. and then they're very nice जब आप turn signal डालते हैं, you know, they go one by one, very nice. और बीच में Mustang pony है, very nice with the 3 racing stripes. And then continuing on this side, exactly the same. So guys, trunk access करने के लिए just key fob पे उसका option है, double click it, it opens up, and it's very roomy inside. I mean, 2 large suitcases आराम से आ सकते हैं. And then air pump आता है इसके साथ. You know, it doesn't come with a spare tire, especially because, you know, for fuel economy reason. So guys, पीछे इसकी 2 rear seats आती हैं, but you can barely fit. मैं तो पूरी seat पीछे करके चलाता हूँ, so nobody can sit there even on the other side. But usually, you know, when I have my kids with me, तो मैं seat थोड़ी आगे कर लेता हूँ. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but वो आराम से बैठ जाते हैं. So if you have more people going, there's always room for adjustments. But overall काफ़ी spacious इसका cabin है. But I mean, you know, इन गाड़ियों को थोड़ा लेट के चलाने का मज़ा आता है, and you know, that's why I have my seat all the way back. Alright guys, so let's check out the interior. Here we go. So guys, driver side door पे it's all leather, chrome का handle है, door handle भी chrome का है, memory seats आपको मिलती हैं. Very nice feel, very sporty and luxurious feel. So guys, driver's view is very nice, very, you know, muscle car looking. Push button start का button इधर है. Just put your foot on the brake, and a very nice Mustang logo in the middle. Startup का all digital screen है. The steering wheel is very nice, पूरा muscle car का look है, you know, it's like inward, काफ़ी अंदर करके है, and then, you know, nice Mustang pony on the front, chrome का, then, you know, you have all the controls over here, adaptive cruise control, so this car is pretty loaded with features. ये छोटे से pedal shifters भी लगे हुए हैं triptronic के लिए, and then the middle screen is very nice, you know, you can set these colors up as you want, you can have 2 different types of colors, so very nice feature of this vehicle. So middle console area guys, very nice. आपकी screen आती है बीच में. You can control it manually or with the finger. Volume control इधर है. It comes with vented seat as well as heated seat, so temperature यहाँ से भी control हो सकता है. And then these are your different mode. So it comes with a few, जैसे मैंने कहा था कि it has track modes and everything. मैं अभी आपको दिखाता हूँ. Steering wheel options इधर से आ जाते हैं, and then traction इधर से off होती है, और emergency brake का button ये है. Very nice looking, very heavy. Is a chrome plated gear shifter है इसका. This is a 10-speed automatic. इसमें manual भी आता है. And then on the passenger side, आपको very nice, you know, raised up dashboard area मिलता है, and ये इसका glove compartment है, decent amount of space. And then right along the passenger side, वही leather stitching है, and then you know, bucket seats, and both seats are bucket, and then rear में भी bucket seats आती हैं, but उस पे कोई छोटा बंदा ही बैठ सकता है. So the question everybody wants to ask, ये roof कैसे ऊपर होता है? So right here, यहाँ आपका एक lever सा है. You're gonna pull it down, twist it, and then ये button लगा हुआ है ऊपर. You're gonna press it. वो automatically सारी windows down करेगा. And then once that it, थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाएगा. You can set this up, and then just press the button. Now you have a convertible. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you the Mustang startup. अभी थोड़ा अंधेरा है, so it was the best view. So let's check it out. A very nice Mustang का logo आता है बीच में इधर भी. Okay guys, so ये इसके different driving mode हैं. So first one, it comes in normal. स्पोर्ट्स प्लस आ जाता है फिर, और ये पूरा लेआउट चेंज हो जाता है इसका फिर, ये देखें. एंड देन उसके बाद आता है आपका स्पोर्ट्स प्लस अगेन, एंड देन फिर ट्रैक आ जाता है. ट्रैक पे वो टोटली डिफरेंट हो जाता है, ये देखें. गाड़ी की आवाज़ भी थोड़ी हैवी हो जाती है. एंड देन ट्रैक के बाद ड्रैग स्ट्रिप आ जाता है, एंड देन स्नो वेट, एंड देन बैक टू नॉर्मल. सो एग्जैक्टली सेम driving modes, and just like the GT as well. And then the engine change, the way अगर आप drag पे set करोगे, the engine changes, उसकी आवाज़ different आती है. So that's what I meant, that you don't really need a V8 anymore. This 4-cylinder EcoBoost just does the job now. So you guys, ये थी Ford की Mustang convertible. Overall, over the years, I've seen Ford, come up with really great. So guys, ये थी Ford की Mustang convertible with the 2.3 liter. I love it. It doesn't matter. I've driven the V8s as well. It's not that big of a difference, although you have more kick in the V8. But at the end of the day, with the amount of power this vehicle has, I don't think you need to go with the V8. But I mean, who's going to stop the enthusiast? But Ford की मुझे एक अच्छी बात लगी है that throughout the decades उन्होंने economy को adapt करके Ford के Mustang के models लाए हैं. They kept it alive over the years. Usually यही होता था. आप जैसे देखें GM की Camaro it died because it wasn't they weren't trying to target a specific market at that time. But throughout these ages, all the tough times in economy, Ford had understood the market, and they brought out different variants of Mustangs to meet the target market. And the future for Mustang is bright. They're introducing the 7th generation now next month. I'm looking forward to it. There's word of an electric hybrid version of the Mustang. The aggressive look, I'm really looking forward to it, and I wish Ford the best in the future. And I'm happy that they're continuing to hold on to the Mustang lineup. And it's one of my favorite vehicles out there. It's a sports car on a budget, but at the same time, I mean, it gives you the adrenaline that you need on the road. Thanks for joining me again today, guys. I had an amazing time reviewing this Mustang for you. अगर आपको हमारी वीडियो पसंद आए, हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक करें और कमेंट्स में बताएं what do you think of this Mustang. Until next time, guys. See you later.